Dr. Gatson, I just want to come to you today and just share a little bit more information with you. I'm excited about today. Today is what I like to call is Soul Food Sunday. I just came from church and I received some beautiful lessons, some things that told me exactly what it is that I need to do some self-correction on to go ahead and reach those goals. I hope today that you guys had an opportunity to share some time with people that believe in the same higher power that you believe in. This is so important. It does so many things to help you continue to reach those goals and to keep you just moving forward in the direction that you need to go. Understand that there are times that we grow weak. There are times that we grow weary. There are times that we just simply don't understand the things that are manifesting in our lives. We have to understand, though, that this is a plan. Everything is according to our higher powers plan, and what the gifts and talents that they have given us is, and for our life, and how things are going to actually move in a direction and grow. A lot of times we can't understand that, but what we have to do is we have to keep the faith. And a way to keep that faith is going to places that actually provide what I like to call soul food. Because our bodies become weak, and our bodies need nutrition, and our bodies need to be nourished. And in order to get that nourishment, we have to believe, and we have to seek something that is higher than us. I had talked to you guys in the ABBA recording. I talked about that belief part. And I want to come to you on Sundays and just make sure that you guys are really focused and honing in on those beliefs. Because those beliefs are what actually is going to create the things in your head. And once those things are created in your head, that's how things become and start to be in motion. And once they get in motion, then we will actually start to see things manifest in our life. A lot of times we become discouraged because we have this expectation that things should actually be appearing in our lives, and we should actually reach goals, and we should actually have the things that we actually want right then and there. But unfortunately, soul food is not like fast food. Okay, you're saying to yourself, Dr. Gatson, what are you even talking about? What does soul food and fast food have to do with what my goals are and how I'm trying to reach things and when I'm going to reach them and how they're actually going to impact my life? Well, be it so. The things is let's summarize fast food. Fast food typically is things that are not going to nourish you. There are things that are not going to be good for your body. It's going to be things that are going to fill you up and make you feel good initially, but in the long run, it's going to create more problems for you. It's going to create those barriers. It's going to create issues. It's going to create extra baggage that you're carrying around. In the reference of fast food, then that would be weight. But in the action of real life, then that would be situations. Then that would be circumstances that come into realm and come into play in our lives when we don't allow ourselves to eat nutritious food. And what I mean is have relationships that are strong. Foster those relationships. Make sure you do things to increase those relationships so that they continue to grow. Well, you're asking yourself, Dr. Gatson, how do I increase those relationships? What is it and the steps that I need to do to increase those? One of the major things is that communication piece. And how are you sharing time with the people that you've identified as important to you? Because again, your family and your friends and your community are your biggest asset. You have to seek out those relationships. You have to do things to build those relationships. It's not acceptable to sit at home and simply believe that people and things are going to actually come to you. The universe does not work that way. Nothing actually works that way. Nothing progresses and moves forward and becomes stronger without work. And usually it's going to be some type of strenuous work. So, fast food, okay? Fast food, what it actually is okay, you eat it, it smells good, it feels good, but it's a setback. Nutritional good food, you eat it, it smells good, it feels good, but it builds you up. You're not carrying along that extra baggage, which we do at times with that extra baggage, which is those bad relationships. You need to be examining yourself. You need to make sure that you're surrounding yourself with people who are loving you and going to love on you. Sometimes it's so interesting that I hear people come to my office and they say that I have this support network. Then we go into deeper and we start to talk so that I can have a little bit better of an understanding about their support network. And then it comes to find out that their support network happens not to be soul food, but what it actually entails is fast food. The people may say things to pick them up, to make them become excited, to make them buy in to what it is that they're saying and what it is that they're doing. You guys are aware of what I'm talking about. Those negative relationships. Those negative relationships usually never start off as negative relationships. Typically, the way that they start off as supportive relationships, where things smell good, where things feel good, and where that attraction becomes fused. But what happens is the long run is that you find out that there is no substance to that relationship, which saying that that relationship has no nutritional factor to it. The carbohydrates that it has is bad. The protein that it has is limited. So we need to look, especially on this Sunday, and make sure that we're surrounding ourselves with people who are going to love us, people who are going to support us. A lot of times you can find that in the church. A lot of times you can find that in the community. A lot of times we find that with family. A lot of times we can find this in different places. But the whole thing is we have to go seek it out. It's not okay simply to sit down on the couch and watch TV all day. And then you wonder why these people that you're watching on TV, why it seems like things are going well in their lives, but things are not moving in the direction that you would like in your life. So I hope this is clarifying a little bit for people. I hope that you're tuning in to me on my YouTube. I want you to go ahead and subscribe. I want you to share this information because we have to make sure that everybody is fed. We have to make sure that everybody becomes fishermen and that everybody has a full harvest. Because when there's a full harvest, then there's sharing. When there isn't a full harvest, then that's when people become nervous. That's when people become reactive. That's when people become hateful. That's when people become harmful. I want you to spend time. I want you to be around the people who are actually going to support you. The people who are going to love you. The people who I like to call soul food on this soul growing soul for Sunday. I thank you for your time. I know that you're moving in the right direction. Please make sure that you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. Make sure that you're sharing this information with your family and friends. And make sure that you're doing everything that you can possibly do in order to grow. Because if you're not growing, then you're dying. So I thank you for your time. Take care of yourself so that you can take care of others.